Hey everyone, GoBots here, back today with a brand new episode for Madden 19 franchise mode with the Dallas Cowboys. Currently 4-1 after the 31-7 dismantling victory on the road at NRG Stadium against the in-state rival Houston Texans. Dak Prescott finally woke up for the Cowboys through 3 touchdowns, I believe, or 4, with 1 pick, and really just finally got going. We felt really comfortable in the pocket with him, played very well. The issue is right now we have a little bit of an injury problem with Tyron Smith and Sean Lee both injured, which means our front line and our offensive line, it's going to be a little bit of a struggle right now. You can see D, C+, and then a C. So we got a little bit of a weakness there, which may change the way we run the ball. We'll have to see if that affects us in this ball game. But on the defensive side of the ball, our linebacker core and our safeties and everything are weak, especially with Sean Lee injured right now. Lillard's got to step up really big for us, so is Smith. And Van Der Esch, we're going to have to see if they can get it going here. We'll see. It's going to be difficult, but hopefully the Cowboys can band together here in these next 5-6 weeks or so while these 2 stars for the Cowboys rebound from their injuries. There you see Lee and Smith both basically going to be out for the next 7 weeks or so, which it's a chunk of a season, and we're going to have to keep it rolling. We're 4-1, currently outright leading the NFC East. The Redskins are right on our tail, though, so we got to keep playing good football. Come in today at home against the 3-2 Jacksonville Jaguars. We're going to jump in here today. Again, I want to thank each and every single one of you for joining me here in today's video. If you like what you see, please make sure to comment, share your thoughts, your opinions, your tips, your fandom, everything, all below in the comment section. I always appreciate seeing everybody in the comment section. I always jump in if I can and talk to you all. That's just a blast. And if you like the video, leave a huge thumbs up as well. Feel free to share. And if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe here at GoBots Gaming. Let's reach our new goal of 300 subscribers. And here we go. Got Jacksonville coming to town. Big time football here.
AFC South champion Jacksonville Jaguars take on Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
We got to hope that Dak can bring it once again. He had a great start last week. We'll see if he can kick it up again here at home. So there's the Cowboys. There's Jacksonville. Zeke getting pumped, ready to roll. It won't be easy. Jacksonville is a good team. They've got great defense. And we'll see if Cole Beasley, Dak Prescott, the Cowboys can rattle off another victory for the 5th in the row after the opening season loss. Cole Beasley had that amazing touchdown catch last time. If you didn't see that catch, go watch last week's video. When he faced against Houston, he made an amazing grab. Check it out. It's amazing. Got Green Sr. Look at him. Got a good year. But we're coming in today. We're rolling. Cowboys need to keep it going. Here in week 6, I believe, right? Week 6. So that's going to be taken for a knee. Touchback. And that's going to bring up Blake Bortles. Leonard Fournette. There's Bortles' season so far. Very good. 12 touchdowns to 2 picks. I wish we could have those numbers, but we don't. So he's been very good for his team so far, and we're going to see if we can come out and cover 2 real quick here. We changed the camera angle as well. That was something y'all were talking about. Y'all didn't like the tight camera angle, so we went to a standard angle, which we've seen in prior games. First play from scrimmage is a run. Fournette's got open ground all in front, and that's almost a first down on the first play from scrimmage from Leonard Fournette from LSU. He gets a 9-yard play. Washington defeated by the Carolina Panthers 24-21, so Carolina helps Dallas out a little bit here. Oh, read option played perfectly from Blake Bortles. It's enough to get the chains moving, and it's a first down for Jacksonville, now moving to their own 37-yard line here on the first drive of the ball game from Dallas. He caught it. A complete pass there. Short yardage. It's a 4-yard gain. We'll see 2nd and 6. And we're going to go cover 3 and cover the flats here. Again, with Sean Lee missing, we're going to see how this linebacker coverage is. Sean Lee's been really good about covering for us. A couple big plays for the Cowboys. And I don't know why he didn't just cut it up to the sideline there. Would have had a first down. Instead, it's going to be 3rd and short here from their own 45-yard line. We're going to bring the blitz here and see if we can cause some sort of issue. So, 3rd and 2 from their own 45-yard line, opening drive for Jacksonville. And they're going to keep it in Fournette's hands. He's going to juke out one defender, but he gets grabbed, and that's going to be a loss. Bring up 4th down and 5 from their own 42, and that's a win for the Cowboys there. So they get a first down. They move the chains once, but after that, it's a 4th down and 5. Here comes Cook for the punt. He gets it up. Austin's going to let it bounce. So, and we're not, evidently. I tried to run out of the way, but it kind of suction cupped me in there, so that happened. Regardless, we're going to come out here, and we're going to test our offensive line early. We're going to see how this left side will hold up in the absence of our star lineman. And we only get a couple there. On the first play from scrimmage is a 1-yard gain. Zeke, only 68 yards carried last time on 12 rushes. The bulk of what we did came from the pass game. Dak Prescott came out gunslinging all game long against Houston. And it really helped us out a ton. So Gallup in the starting lineup. Here we go. And Swain makes a huge catch. Gets smacked by 20 right there, but it's enough for the first down. 14-yard reception. And we've moved the chains now down to our own 24. Oh, couldn't get it up. Okay, so we get a couple yards there. Be 2nd and 7, excuse me, for the Cowboys. And with that, we're going to go lead, dive, and try to get a few more. I want to wear out that defensive line of Jacksonville here. Open up the play action maybe a little bit. And he's able to get across the chains there. It's a first down. 3rd carry for Zeke, and now 12 rushing yards on the afternoon. And with that, we'll bring up a new set of downs. 1st and 10 for the Cowboys from their own 35. Gallup on the left with Hearns. Let's see what we get here. And that's going to hit Hearns perfectly. There's a flag on the play, though. Likely will be a hold. Of course, holding on the offense. It's going to be on Fleming. 10-yard hold. So we'll now see a 1st and 20 situation back to our own 25-yard line after the first down. And Cowboys got to try to make up ground here after the penalty. And he gets hit there, able to get the ball off. So it's not a sack. Instead, it's an incomplete pass. 2nd and 20 now from our own 25. And we got to try to make up a little bit of ground here. The Cowboys do. We'll try to do just that here on the 2nd down and 20 play with Zeke Elliott. Up the middle. We can see if we can stretch forward for at least 5, 6, whatever. Stay up. Stay up. And he gets 5. It'll be 3rd and 15 now for the Cowboys. Back at around 30. We're going to go fullback flat on this play. Play action. We're going to look to this right side of the field and see if something opened up here on this 3rd and long situation. Instead, it's a sack. Couldn't get out of the play action rotation there. Not the drive we were hoping for, and that's going to be a sack. Long punt. They're hoping to get a long punt here from Jones. It's a dandy. And he's going to juke out a couple defenders. He gets down to his own 38-yard line on that punt. It's a 15-yard return from Green. And it's now Jacksonville offense back out. So things were looking pretty good there until that holding call. After that, 3 and out right there. So Cowboys defense back on the field. Here comes Blake Bortles for the net. And they're going to keep it in his hands. He rolls out to the right, and he's going to be sacked. A great pursuit there from Lawrence. His 30th career sack. Lawrence chased him down. That's a 21-yard or 11-yard loss, excuse me. Be second and 21 from their own 27-yard line now, and Cowboys defense looking to pressure Blake Bortles early and often here. So second, here's a screen, and can't get him in the backfield there. Instead, it's a gain, but it's still now long. It's a 3rd and 13 from the Jacksonville 34-yard line. 2:28 remaining here in the first quarter of play from AT&T Stadium in Dallas, Texas. Arlington, Texas, to be more exact. Over the middle, Jenkins makes the catch. That's a first down, a 3rd down conversion. Nobody over the middle there able to stop that, and it's a new set of downs here for Jacksonville, and that, again, has been an issue for Dallas on 3rd down is the conversion rate. We got to get that down. We got to prevent those long 3rd downs, especially right there. We have them right where we were wanting them. First down right there. Another sack in the backfield right there. Blake Bortles chased down from Crawford. Crawford showing off the guns there. Now it's another long situation here. 2nd and 16. But let's see if we can prevent the long pass here. Here we go. Over the middle, wide open is Jenkins, but it's a deflected out there. Smith came in there, got a shoulder on the ball, was able to prevent that from being a catch. Now 3rd and 16 for Jacksonville. 2nd 3rd down of the drive here. First time they did convert with a long pass. We'll see if Dallas defense can stop it this time. They're chasing him down there to play, thrown out of bounds. It's going to be 4th down now after the incomplete pass from Blake Bortles. Dallas defense does their job here, prevents the moving into Dallas territory. And the Cowboys will take over here after this punt. And this one will get into the end zone. Austin's going to let that go. And Dallas will come back out here, and we'll look to see if we can start off early. We're going to go halfback counter. I need Zeke to get going today. I don't want to have Dak have to be the main primary source of offense here, and the running game's not looking good so far. 5 rushes, 13 yards for Zeke. That one a loss of 4. And it's now going to be a 2nd and long for the Cowboys with the clock winding down in the first quarter. Less than 30 seconds remaining for these boys. And there's Gallup. First catch here of the game from Gallup. He gets it close to the chains. It's going to be a 3rd down after that for 2 yards. First career catch there from the rookie. Have yourself a milestone moment, my friend. And here comes Zeke. Looks good right here. They're bringing the blitz off the edge, though. We got to be careful like that. And nobody picked him up. Nobody picked up that blitz off the edge. I was afraid of that. And that's the end of 1. So after 1, Cowboys, Jacksonville from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, knotted at 0. Nothing going. And a 4th and 4. So if we couldn't convert there in that 3rd down situation, Cowboys now will punt. Here comes Jones, and he's going to throw that up there. Let's see, where will it be caught? Around the 15.
This is taken at the 18.
Oh, a huge hit. Takes out the legs of Green. Another 15-yard return, this one to the 33. And here comes Blake Bortles and company. 3rd possession for them on this afternoon. Cowboys need to look for another hold. Prevent this team from doing anything major. So there's a catch from Westbrook. It's good for about 6. 2nd and 5 to be exact. And it's now to the 38-yard line. So need to see if we can get the pressure back on them. That's how we really won that last series against this team, was the pressure we brought in the front. Fournette just throws off one defender. It's a 1st down. 18 yards carried now for him on only 4 attempts. He's a big, strong back. We've got to be more aware and make sure we go for legs instead of trying to go high. We're going to keep it in the quarterback's hands on the play action. A comeback here, and Lee makes that grab. I'm not so sure my safety had any idea, or whoever that was out there had any idea what the route really was. He was going fade or streak, but it was a comeback, an out route to be exact, I believe. There's another run from Fournette. Good for 3. Down now into the Dallas 36-yard line. 2nd and 8. And we got to stop this team. They're rolling right now. Trips right tight. Single coverage up to the left. And here we go. The jailbreak. Wide open is Westbrook. Nobody's there. And again, the defensive side of this game. If I can draft for the Cowboys, that's the main thing. I got to draft good young talent in the safeties and primarily safety. If my safeties can be strong there, we'll be okay. But right now they're not. Not in the slightest. There's Fournette once again. Another short carry for Fournette on the play. Able to cut back there in the middle. Found all the white jerseys. And it's going to be a 2nd and 7 from the Dallas 19-yard line. In the red zone are Jacksonville and these Jaguars. Clock winding down here in the 2nd quarter. We're slanting left there. Here's a toss-up. And we don't even make a play on it, but thankfully he gets a hand on the ball. And it's an incomplete pass, make it a 3rd and 7. Almost a bad miscue there. As that looked like a jump ball, and we didn't even jump for it. But fortunately for us, we got a hand on it. 3rd and 7 from the Dallas 19. Here comes another pass from Bortles. Collins chasing, can't get to him on the dive. And an incomplete pass. Oh my lord. Couldn't get it. Good play right there, and we're going to bring out the field goal crew. It's got to be a mid-range field goal for this kicker. Let's see if he can miss it for us. It's up. That's a no doubt about it. So 3-0 lead for Jacksonville as Lambeau puts it through the uprights. Here comes the kickoff for the Cowboys. Let's see if we can take this, and we will. We're going to go run here. Oh, we almost had the seam. Tripped up, though. He gets down to the 38-yard line. It's a good return right there, 38 yards. Could have been a lot more, though. I had a feeling that could have been a lot more if we didn't get tripped up right there. That could have been end zone. So here comes Dallas. Looking for the run game to wake the freaking heck up. And nothing there. They set the edge on me. I had to cut back in. Couldn't get anything to wake up there for me. So now, 2nd and 10. We're going to have to go throw some more. Oh. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there. Yeah, he needed to be in a different play. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. As soon as I threw it, I saw it. All right, well, it's going to be a 3rd and long for the Cowboys on our own 38-yard line. Not playing very well right now. Hopefully it will come to me eventually. We'll see. And there's a play right up the middle. Swain makes the grab. That's a 1st down. We're going to go no huddle. So with this, we're going to try to catch them sleeping here. QB draw. And he's able to get a few. 2-yard rush. We're going to go halfback stretch now. And tried to... Oh, Lord. I don't know about this. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it. Those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly. Nothing. Good Lord. Where's the freaking blocks? Okay. So nothing going there from Zeke. It's now 3rd and 12 for the Cowboys in Jacksonville territory. Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset? You want to get this running game going? I want to get this running game going. That's a good catch, but they're going to be shy. It's going to be a 4th down and 3 now. Cowboys kicker coming out, Dan Bailey. And it's up. And good. That's a tie ball game now. The long field goal there from Dan Bailey. Cowboys are able to get the tie, get some points out of that drive. We'll kick it off and see if they'll take a knee in the end zone here. All right, so here we go. Jacksonville taking over 25-yard line. 3:47 remaining in the first half of the ball. Oh, gosh, get him. Shoestring, tackle, sack. There's Irving with his first sack of the game, 5th of the year. And it's a 2nd and 18 for the Cowboys here. We've been able to get to Bortles, and when we're able to get to Blake Bortles, we're able to cause issues. A little disruption goes a long way in the game of football, ladies and gentlemen. So 2nd and 18 now. There's a flag. Let's see what they call here on this. Throws it out of bounds. There's a flag down. They're going to call hold on the offense. It's 3rd and 18. You know what? We're not going to accept the penalty. 3rd and 18. I'm pretty comfortable with that. So, 3rd and 18 from their own 17-yard line here. 3:09 remaining. And we're going to get to in the backfield there. A sack for the boys. 2nd sack for Lawrence here on this game. Clock winding down, and that's our 4th sack total. There you see the numbers up there. 4 sacks to 1. They're backed up all the way to the goal line on the back end of it. And they'll have to punt it away here as we get closer to the 2-minute warning in the first half. Austin will take this, and we'll see if we can make a play. Oh boy, Austin's able to get at least 10 on that 11-yard return down to the 45-yard line of Jacksonville. And we're going to see if we can catch him sleeping here. Wide receiver quick with Gallup. He's got good speed. We'll see what he can do here. And Gallup's able to get 1. 1-yard rush. And with that, we're going to go to the 2-minute warning. So 2nd and 9, the Cowboys will pick up here after the 2-minute warning break. And a 3-3 tie, about to head into this halftime. We'll see if the Cowboys can pull together a good drive here with the 2-minute drill going down. Got the 4-minute offense going. Let's see here. Oh, Swain cannot make the catch. It's an incomplete pass. 3rd and long now from the Cowboys. We're going to try to go slip screen instead. Haven't done a slip screen yet. We'll see if it can wake up here and see if Zeke can work in the open field. And no, the block could not happen. Martin could not hold it. That's a catch, but it's going to be a 4th and 9 for the Cowboys here. Clock is winding down. And we're going to have to just play smart football here. We're going to sky kick it. I'm going to see if we can get it to be pinned here. We got him down into the 8-yard line. Good sky kick there. And here comes Blake Bortles here with 1:26 remaining in the half. It's not been an offensive output game for either team here today. Every team has been struggling. Good defenses prevailing here early. And we're going to try to sack him here. Tossed up, and it's deflected. Wow. Bortles evades that. Be a 2nd and 10 from their own 8. Bortles got a big shot right there. Almost a safety. But he's able to get it out, but avoids the pick narrowly. They're calling audible from line of scrimmage there. Bortles playing back to the right side, being chased from behind, throws it away. Here comes 3rd down and 10 now. And we're going to go cover 1 contain here. Man-to-man defense. We got 1 guy back. We got a free safety playing back, I believe, there. Oh, what the? Okay, well, I didn't mean to do that. I was looking at the play, and sometimes when you press right trigger, that happens. So, encroachment. Neutral zone infraction. So it's 3rd and 5 now. We gave them some yardage. That changes up what the play call may be. Son of a gun. The crowd doesn't like it. I don't like it. So here we go. They got a call for the screen. He throws it away, though. And it's 4th and 5. Clock is still sitting there, not moving at all. So we'll see what we can do now with, again, a shortened field. 3 timeouts and 1:14 left here in the first half. See if the Cowboys can get some points on the board heading into halftime. So Austin going to pick that up around the 35-yard line, and here we go. Off to the races goes Austin. Can't cut it up, though. Gets 10. to the 45-yard line with 1:05 remaining here in the first half. And we're going to go stick and nod here. We're going to try to make a big play on first down here. Dak Prescott. Oh, wow. Completely got him there, but not much yards on there. 2nd and 6. Clock continuing to wind down. Not going to take a timeout just yet, though. Swain makes the grab. There's a timeout. Good catch there from Swain. I saw that coverage there. If he brought the blitz, I was going to throw it right to him. He did. And it's a 1st and 10 from the Jacksonville 39. 47 seconds left here in the first half. Gallup makes a second grab here, but it's going to be incomplete. Oh, son of a gun. Incomplete pass. The collision forced Gallup to lose the football. 2nd and 10 now. Oh, almost a pick. Incomplete, though. Caught it out of bounds. We're going to go halfback stretch now here. Just try to get some yards on this 3rd and 10. Maybe make a field goal situation. We'll see. Shoot, no freaking blocking. Just couldn't get his feet down inbounds. It's that second part that finished off the play for him. He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for a loss. All right, so with that, we're just going to go draw here. 4 verticals. Take one play at the end zone here. See if we can do something. Gonna let the clock wind down to nothing. Might have to think about some misdirection or something to try and get him away from the ball. Here we go. One play. Look for the end zone here. Beasley has space, but he gave up on it. So we're going to head into halftime, a 3-3 ball game. Going to take a quick drink break to get some water while halftime rolls in. Y'all enjoy it, and we'll be right back for the 3rd quarter of play, 2nd half, and a tie game 3-3.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey, where it was the Eagles who were able to begin their title defense with the home victory. 28-13, the final score. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. 20-10 was the final. Lastly, let's check in at our nation's capital. See what's happening with the Redskins at home at FedEx Field. And it was the visiting Carolina Panthers who were victorious in that one. Cam Newton leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been as tight as we expected. All tied through one half of play. For the call of the second half, let's get it back to Brandon Godden.
All right, so we're back now. 2nd half of football. Tie game 3-3. We're going to receive here, and let's see if we can get some points. Opening drive for the Cowboys. Ooh. Good carry there. 32 to the 32-yard line. 34 yards on that. Let's see if Dallas can get the ball. We haven't. Again, look at that. Only 76 total yards for these Cowboys through the first half. Only 51 for Jacksonville. So it hadn't been a good offensive output game for either team at this point. And Zeke can't get the run game going. He's been so good this year for us. But right now, 10 carries, only 8 yards.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter. No time to panic.
We're going to go dive. I mean, eventually we've got to break through on this defense. We've got to be able to make that adjustment. I mean, they have 8, 9 in that pocket right now. Right in there on us. So we're going to change it up here. Nothing going there. We're going to throw it away. Incomplete pass, 3rd and 9. Nobody I saw open. We're going to try to get a quick slant and pick up this 1st down on the opening drive of the 2nd half for the Cowboys here. Oh, no! the linebacker looked like he was coming through. He dropped back, picks it off, his third pick of the year. And Jacksonville maybe just got the break they needed in this game. In a game that the offensive's not prevailed at all for either squad. They get the pick here to open up the half. Here comes Fournette, but he's going to get stood up in the backfield. That's a loss on the opening carry. 2nd and 12 now for Jacksonville. From the Dallas 40-yard line. So we need to keep continuing to attack Bortles here. We need to continue to cause sacks. A little chaos and pressure, and that's going to help us right there a ton. Nothing for Fournette there. With that, cover man 2. We get a 3rd and 16 here for Dallas. They're audible a little bit, and here we go. Bring the pressure. Bring the pressure. And there's a pick. We get it right back, ladies and gents. After the pick from Dak Prescott to open the half, we go ahead and get one ourselves from Thomas right there. Back to the 44-yard line. Cowboys take over. Here we go. We're going to go opposite. See if we can get something on this play. And nothing. Couple yards, not much. 2nd and 8 now for the Cowboys. We'll go 0-1 trap here. See if we can get a couple more. Eventually we got to break through here, so we'll look at it. And he gets 9 or 8. He gets real close right there. What is it? 3rd and 1. So 7-yard carry. And with that here, we're going to see if we can draw them offside on this.
Ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popcorn. Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole that closed there quickly at the end.
We're gonna run. Go Dak. Get out. Get out. Okay, 1st down. 2nd rush for Dak on the day. He's gonna do a little Kamehameha or whatever that was right there. Very even output on the offense for the Cowboys here today with 15 passes and 15 runs on the day. But not much on the output side for this team. Everything's been real short distance. Here you see Zeke's numbers. Only 21 yards rushing total. It's just not been a very good day running-wise, throwing-wise, nothing. And that has been shown here, this 3-3 tie. There's a draw up the middle. Oh, I got hung up on the center right there. I got hung up on him, and it's going to be short. We're going to go ISO. We're going to keep it rolling. We've been able to chip away each and every time. So here's Scarborough, the big back in the backfield. He's going to take that, and he's going to run through a defender right there. Moves the chains for the Cowboys. It's a new set of downs. And now we're talking. Now we have moved twice this possession. And now we got Austin, the speedster, in the backfield. Let's see if he can do something on the edge. And he's able to tightrope it. I think that's enough for the 1st down. And it will. We're down into the 18 now, the red zone for the Cowboys. We're going to go counter Y to the left side here with Zeke, I believe, coming back in after a 2-play break. Let's see if we can get the block he needs. He gets it. He's going to spin back in, but he gets tackled on that spin. It's a carry of a couple. Now with a 2nd and 8, Cowboys not having to throw so far this possession. Keeping the grounds, the boots on the ground here. Call of Duty times for everybody. And that's not going to be much of anything there. So not much going there for us. They don't even give us a yard. I think we just got a couple inches, if anything. It's a 3rd and 8 now for the Cowboys. We can't get it off in time. There's an injury timeout on the field. And we got to hope that's not Dak. Oh, boy. It's up. It's good. Dan Bailey, 2 for 2 here today, and that's the difference. It's a 6-3 ball game. Here in the 3rd after the Cowboys finally get to move down the field, but we can't get in the end zone still. And I believe they'll take a knee on. Oh, he takes it out. Wow. Okay. takes it out. He's able to get one more than he would have had. So it's down to the 26. 15-yard return from Green. And, oh, my God. Our season may have just taken a dramatic turn, ladies and gents. A shoulder tear from Dak Prescott. And now we got White having to come in and be our quarterback to lead this squad. Now, more than ever, Zeke Elliott has become what we have to have every game. That shoulder tear may keep Dak out this season. That's not good, especially if it's his throwing arm. If it's his throwing arm, that could be a traumatic, lifelong injury. We'll see. Cowboys now 2nd and 8. Good Lord, what's up with the injuries? I even turned them down, y'all. I brought down this slider from, I think it was at 40 or 50 or something, whatever. I brought it down to like 35. We still get these horrible injuries, but I guess that's just the nature of football. It just happens. So Dak is out indefinitely, I would assume. White having to come in and be the new quarterback for the Cowboys here. We've been prevailing and sailing. We've been rolling as of late, 4 off in a row after the opening season loss, and now we're without our leader. And we'll see what this call is. There's a flag. It was a first down on that 3rd and 8. We'll see what the call is on the field, though. Shoot. Roughing the passer on David Irving. It's a 15-yard penalty. That moves them down to the 39-yard line of Dallas here with the clock winding down in the 3rd. Cowboys only leading by a field goal. And this is not what we need. We don't need the wheels to start coming off. We need this team to keep it together. And there's a wide open catch. Westbrook makes it, but it's incomplete. He rips it out of his hands. Surprised they didn't call fumble. They didn't give him the completion. Good play there to rip that ball out and keep it an incomplete pass. Now 2nd and 10 from the 39. There's a run. Fournette can't get anything going here in the second half. That was actually Yeldon. Negative 3-yard run. Now 3rd and 15 here. Under the 2-minute mark in the first of the 3rd quarter. Philadelphia is able to get the win over the Giants, you see there. Oh, get him. Okay, good. This is going to make it for a long field goal if they're going to go for it. We'll see what they do here on 4th and 8. They're going to load it up and be ready for it. So 4th and 8. Long field goal coming. We'll see if Cook can tie it up. With the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Here it is the play. It's up. It's going to be left. It's a missed field goal. The Cowboys will take over from their own 44-yard line, and here will come White for the Cowboys. Zeke Elliott will get a bunch of carries. I have a feeling the remainder of this game. We'll just see how he does, and that's going to be a huge run for Zeke. He makes a play up the middle of the field. Nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown, Cowboys. We will make a big play there. Ezekiel Elliott, a 56-yard rush for a touchdown here. Gives the Cowboys a 12-3 lead pending the PAT here in the 3rd quarter with 1 minute and 4 seconds remaining. Found it up the middle, put on the burners. Nobody can catch him. Zeke, touchdown machine, my friends. Able to make the play and get all through. That's what I'm talking about. Jason Garrett loves it. And that's what we need. We need Zeke to make those plays, especially in moments where a quarterback can't be in. Cowboys now up by 10 here, the minute remaining in the 3rd quarter. The rush game finally opened up and we get something to go for us. The patience, the perseverance pays off. The wearing and tearing on that defensive line finally pays off here in the second half of football for the Cowboys. Indianapolis and the Jets tied at 24. Ugh. Hate seeing ties in the NFL, but it happens. So here comes Blake Bortles. There you see the rushing yards now. Cowboys defense has been on point all game long. We'll see if they can continue that. Here comes Fournette with his first carry. Gets 8 on the play. They gave him 9, so it's a 2nd and 1 now here. The clock continuing to wind down at their own 34-yard line, trailing by 10. Got Yeldon in the backfield on the right. They're going to hand it off to Yeldon. He's going to get stuttered up by his own offensive lineman. It's a carry for a couple yards. It gets the first down. 8 seconds remaining. Clock continuing to wind down. We'll see if they play it into the fourth or if they're going to take a snap here. And they're going to let it go into the fourth quarter. Cowboys leading after that touchdown 13-3. The big moments, once again, are the shoulder tear injury from Dak Prescott, which will keep him out for probably some substantial amount of time, and the huge 50-some-odd yard rush for a touchdown from Ezekiel Elliott, which gave us this 10-point lead here now into the fourth quarter. So new set of downs for Jacksonville from their own 37-yard line. Dallas' defense, all things considered, has played super well today. Caused one turnover on the interception. We've been attacking all day long. There's a good route from Lee. It's a 9th completion for Bortles here today in 20 attempts. Has no touchdowns and 1 pick.
Big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down. Partner, this is one of the best routes
Come on, man. We need to get that pressure up. Here's the jump ball. Nobody's able to make the play on Westbrook. And he gets down within the 2-yard line on that, and we cannot make a play and complete pass and run for 43 yards. And now they're down to the 2-yard line of Dallas. We'll see if we can do something here to Yeldon. And he trucks through 2 defenders, gets 1 yard down to the goal line. 2nd and goal. Cowboys defense needs to come up with a huge stand here if at all possible.
He gets it halfway there with that run. I think you play up-tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage.
Here's a run right side. Caught in the backfield. Nothing going from Leonard Fournette. It's a loss of 2. 3rd and goal now. And we'll see if we can keep them from touching the end zone. Make them take a field goal. Got everybody packed in. I'm expecting a run. Fullback. Get some action there, and he's going to be taken into the end zone from a tackle from behind from Jones. Touchdown. And Jacksonville will not go away here in this ball game. With a PAT here, they'll make it a field goal game, and they will. With 7:49 remaining, Cowboys need to chew some clock. And now we got to see if Zeke can do what he did again, but this time maybe chew a little bit of clock instead of just going on 1. So here comes Austin out of the end zone. No, they're trying to rip me on it, but he could not, so it's down to the 31-yard line. 32-yard return. And that's going to bring out Zeke Elliott and the Cowboy offense. That's back to the line of scrimmage there. 2nd and 10 here. Let the clock chew a little bit if we can. 2nd and 10. Try to see if we can get some yards here. And he's able to get 3 or 4 on that carry. Make it a 3rd and 8.
This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game.
We're going to go skinny post here and hope White has it in him to make some big throws here in the fourth quarter. Only up by 3. We're going to go to Zeke. Up the middle, he gets the first down. 1 completion from White for 8. That's a new set of downs here. Clock continuing to chew, and Cowboys moving down the field here against this Jacksonville defense. We got the numbers on this left side too. If we can get a good block here, see what Zeke can do. Good block there. Whoop, spin, truck, and he's able to get 8. 95 yards now on the day for Zeke Elliott here. To the 50-yard line. Clock continuing to wind, and we'll continue to let it do its thing.
He's not going to let the ball be snapped until it's inside 3 seconds left on the play clock. Unless, of course, you're playing a video game and trying to run it up.
And there we go. A big carry and run there. There is an injury on the field. Not sure who the injured player is. And Zeke's being weird, running around like a madman. And we need to figure out who the injured Cowboy was. It's Ezekiel Elliott. Hopefully nothing serious. Able to get off in his own power, it appears. And that's got to bring in Austin. So both backups in now for the Cowboys. And he's going to hit the hole hard. The juke on the outside. That's a first down for the Cowboys here. And a new set of downs. Let's go. So it's just a bruised elbow. It's a medium risk injury. We're going to keep him out just to prevent any sort of possible serious injury. We don't need both captains of this offense to go down. Austin hopefully can do a good enough job here. We'll see. There's the screen. The jailhouse screen works. Hearns leaps into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. White gets the job done. A beautiful jailbreak screenplay to Hearns there on the left side. Gets in the end zone. And White gets his first touchdown pass and completion there of the year. Made it. Good blocking there from Beasley. Hearns checks down, makes a good play there. Touchdown, Cowboys now in 19-10 lead, and let's see what the extra point does. It's up and it's good. 20-10 with 4:27 remaining here in the football game. Cowboys looking good so far. See if we can continue a really good defensive drive here and stop this team from doing anything on the offensive side. So Green's going to take a knee here. Here will come Blake Bortles. There you see the offensive numbers. Cowboys, both teams struggled into halftime. In the second half, everybody's woken up. Everybody's moving the ball. It's been a very good game overall. And there's a sack. Huge hit on the right side there. That one is Lawrence, his third sack of the evening. Fourth tackle here today. Giving Blake Bortles all he can handle. That makes it a 2nd and 19 from their own 16, with the clock continuing to wind down in the fourth quarter, trailing by 10. Wide open middle of the field, nobody's there to contest that one. So he's able to get a lot there. It's just 6 yard to the first down here on third down. So 3rd and 6. Bortles and company out here. We've got doubles to the right, single coverage on the left side. And nothing going there. It's going to be a 4th down. They're going to have to go for it. Here, the clock winding down. And they will. And we're going to bring the blitz. We're going to see if we can pressure here. 4th and 7. Wow, long throw. It's picked. Jones with another huge pick for the Cowboys here. And he's able to take it down to the 46-yard line. A huge fourth quarter interception. Jones has come up big, game in, game out for this Cowboys on defense. He's helped us get so much in the way of victory this year. And right there, another huge interception from Byron Jones. Seals the deal for the Cowboys pretty much with 3:07 remaining. And Ezekiel Elliott's actually back in the football game, ladies and gents. And you're not mistaken. Oh, and he makes a few guys look silly there. But there is an injury timeout. Let's see if it's him. I think he's okay. 114 yards now on the day. He's still in the football game, so everything's appearing good. I'm going to let that clock wind on down. Again, it's been a wild and crazy football game. We've seen, we've seen injuries really, I think, affect us, and the offensive styles weren't meshing early. Could not run the ball, could not throw the ball. Defenses were both playing super well. Second half, everything changed. Defenses started to get worn down. We were able to run the ball a little bit better. Dak goes down with a shoulder tear. Running game opens up for the Cowboys, and we take this lead now to where we see it. So it's been a different type of football game. Cowboys have relied on some extra pieces to get the job done. Leading right now. We're going to take this in close to the 2-minute warning. And we'll see if White can convert here for a first down from 3rd and 9. And a pick from him. Smith right there waiting on it. I should have read that. But my bad. Smith picks that ball off, and that may be a break they need here. Now at the 49-yard line. Dadgummit. I should have seen that. Not a good play or read by me. He throws it away. Since the pressure did not want to get sacked, throws it away instead. Lockdown corner. What's this? Win 3 presses in 1 single game. Hey, look at us getting achievements, y'all.
He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better. Yeah, he's at less than 50%. And you and I both
so 2nd and 10 from the 49. 2:13 remaining here in this football game. Trailing by 10. Bortles gets pressured. Another sack. Once again from Lawrence. His 4th of the game. 5th tackle total. 6th team sack. And Bortles is not having a good time, y'all. And here we go. 2-minute warning. Here in the 4th quarter, Cowboys leading Jacksonville by 10. Score 20-10. Excuse my dog. Barking at something.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk.
3rd and 17. 2-minute warning has just come through. Now at their own 43-yard line, and Blake comes back. That's going to be a long pass and throw. Almost a pick again, but instead they run into each other. It's an incomplete pass. Woods almost had that. And we'll see a 4th and 17. So here we go. Expect the long pass here. It's going to happen. And here we go. 4th and 17. Big play. And there's a pick from Thomas. Thomas makes a huge grab right there. 3rd interception of this game for this Cowboys defense. 2nd from Thomas here. And the Cowboys will take over, and that's pretty much it. They have 3 timeouts remaining, so there's still an outside chance they can do something. We'll see, though. And Elliott's able to get a couple there. It's going to keep the clock moving. And there's the first timeout of the half for Jacksonville. 2nd and 8 for the Cowboys. Oh, Lord. And Zeke's able to get across, moves the chains. They have to call a timeout to get the clock to stop. Good heads-up play from Zeke to keep himself in bounds there. Force the other team to take a timeout. And now it's a new set of downs. The game's pretty much over here. And there you see the offensive breakdown. 2nd half, we really picked up the game on the ground. A lot more rushes overall. And Elliott will truck forward for a yard. Final timeout there for Jacksonville. Here in the 4th quarter, Cowboys leading by 10 with 1:36 left. Let's get those chains moving here on the 2nd down spot. Oh. 130 yards now for Zeke. Didn't appear to be that way heading into the 2nd half, but it's been a great half for Zeke Elliott and this Cowboys team. They persevered, they battled with the injury from Dak Prescott. Just counted on White, counted on this offensive line, counted on Zeke, counted on our defense. Everybody came up big for us here in this ball game. As the clock continues to wind down, we'll play one more snap here before we take a knee. Try to get the first down, move these chains, and call it another win. Go to 5-1 on the year. And we bounce off right there. Not enough for the first down. It'll be 4th and 2 now. And we're going to have to go for a field goal here.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker.
We'll let it continue to wind down. We'll probably take a timeout right before the end of it, and that way he gets a second look at it.
9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
We'll let it get down to 1. We'll take the timeout, then we'll take our time for the field goal. So there's the timeout for the Cowboys. 12 seconds left here in the game. And we're going to go ahead and try to just run it out. We're going to go ahead and just try to get across here, get the first down. And easily across right there, Zeke Elliott is. That's going to move the chains. That's a first down for the Cowboys, and the ball game will be over. 138 yards rushing there for Zeke. And the Cowboys win here 20-10 against a very good Jacksonville team, now dropping down to 3-3 though on the year. But the Cowboys prevail here at home. Just a good game overall from the team. I'm very proud of the way they played and persevered through some injuries, through some turnovers and all. Didn't do much in the way of passing, but the defense, look at that. Look at what we did on defense. They're only allowing 30-some-odd yards rushing against Leonard Fournette, for goodness sake. Just a great defensive effort. Proud of our offense coming out in the second half, playing really well. But just a good game. So another big win for the Cowboys here at home. Extends their win streak to 5 games, now 5-1 on the year. And with the help we got with the loss from the Redskins, that should give us a good outright lead. But now we got to look here at the injury. Dak Prescott with the shoulder tear, only 2 weeks, ladies and gentlemen. So fortunate there. The shoulder tear I thought would keep him out maybe the remainder of this year is only a 2-week tear. So he'll be back very quickly, and that's a blessing right there. So Dak Prescott will be back here pretty soon. Cowboys win this game. Now we got to get a game with the Redskins coming right up, which we'll play next week. This will be a really big game here early. 5-1 Cowboys versus the 3-2 Redskins. We have a big decision in way of Dak Prescott. He's available to start. His stats, are down completely. High chance of re-injury. We're going to have to go ahead and start Mike White for a start or two here while Dak gets better. So Dak Prescott will not be ready yet. He's going to have to trust and rely on White here to get the job done, and primarily our running game with Zeke Elliott, see if he can get it done. So the Cowboys now 5-1 in the division with a comfortable little spot right now, especially coming in against this Redskins team. If we can win against the Skins here, we can really have a little comfortable lead in the division. But I want to thank you all for joining me here today for this big game and this big win on this episode of Madden 19 Franchise Mode with the Dallas Cowboys. If you enjoyed what you saw, please make sure to share, again, your opinions down below, tips, feedback, just get into discussion, whatever it may be. I'll be in the comment sections as well, watching and viewing and whatnot, so I always appreciate your feedback and conversation. If you like the video, please make sure to help me out, give a huge thumbs up here on the video, and feel free, if you haven't already, to subscribe here at GoBotch Gaming, join GoBotch Mania, and let's reach our new goal of 300 subscribers on the channel. But again, I thank you all so much for joining me. You're a big part of what I do here. I love making this content for you all, and I look forward to seeing you all back in the next video. Y'all take it easy.